Good morning, all of you amazing subscribers of mine, and also all of you new watchers. Thank you very much for being there and encouraging me on the days when I think, why do I do this? No one is watching me, but they are, and I get lovely comments, which keeps me inspired and keeps me going. And if I can be of any help to any other people that want to get into reselling or are reselling, hit me up on Facebook. Let me know below, and I'll send you my Facebook name, which is Nellie. Nellie Bramble. So you'll find me there with a hat on. I'm the one who lives in the big bus with a whole heap of kids, grandkids that I've raised, 4 of them left. Dogs and cats, a cat and birds and a husband. And I've travelled to Australia and I'm a reseller. And currently I'm an hour and a half away from all my stuff, most of my stuff, other than what I've found recently, which I haven't showed you because half of it I left in Grafton the other day and I did a crappy video and I did cancel it. So if you're lucky, I might just do a quickly smidgy one when I get to the shed sometime this week and show you some of the things I did get this week, and hopefully that I will get today because I've run out of stock here to list. I've actually taken photos of everything by one little bag here, tiny little bag, of everything, and I've drafted it and I've listed it. So yeah, I need new stocks. That's where I'm heading today, plus getting glasses for the Miss 15 and taking to the skate park and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to do all that today, and things for the boys I've got to get. But anyway, we're here for the special day of what sold last week. And it was a good week. It was a really good week. I had some really big high items that I've sold. So I'm going to get into it, and I'm going to tell you what they are, and I'm going to tell you what to look for and what not to look for. That's what I'm going to do right now. And I've got exciting news that I'll try and remember to tell you at the end of the video. Knowing me, I'll forget. Let me write it down, otherwise I'll forget. Okay, I've written it down, so I should not forget. Right, let's go. The black leather jacket hasn't been paid for. Now, I sold that last Wednesday when I was doing the video. Has not been paid for. It was only $40. I probably should have put more on it, but $40 I was fine with because I only paid maybe $2 for it. Yeah, so I'm waiting for that. So I have not added that into the total, and actually have not checked my phone this morning. I haven't turned it on. I basically rolled out of bed because my eldest granddaughter came down. I rolled out of bed and got dressed and got in here and ready to get going. So waiting for me outside. So I'm hurrying up and stop waffling. That's what I've got to do. I look tired because I'm tired. I had a really weird night. So anyway, that didn't get paid for that I know of. And if it did, well, great. But I haven't checked. And I probably sold more stuff overnight, hopefully. The Crochet Cotton I've got only a couple of weeks ago. I put 20 on it because it was nice little amount, because I didn't pay much for it, maybe $2 at the most. Made $15.23. Now the R.M. William belt has mine. It's been mine for a long time. I love wearing it, but it's got like about, I'm always wearing it. It's got about that much extra on the end of the belt. It's way too big for me. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I just make some money on this belt? So I did, and I sold it for $55. Now keep an eye out for those R.M. William belts, Wrangler belts, all those sort of things. I saw an R.M. William belt. Someone sold it on a Facebook page the other day, a Facebook group. Yeah, R.M. Williams group. There is an R.M. Williams group. If you want to sell your stuff a bit cheaper than eBay, might get more money. She sold it for $15, another one for $20. So I will have no clue. But anyway, I sold it for $55 and I made $47.91. The only issue is I cannot find the damn thing. I thought it was at the shed. I thought it was in the bus because I brought all my R.M. Williams here because I was putting some stuff on the R.M. Williams Facebook group, and I can't find it. And I've worn that belt for so long. So I've gone to the shed looking for it the other day and I can't find it. So I've come back to the bus and I can't find it. So the R.M. Williams belt will come back to me eventually, because apparently sheds and buses, the house doesn't hide. No, the house does not steal, it hides. Someone told me that. One of my subscribers told me that. The house does not steal, it hides. So the same with the bus and the shed. Anyway, so the next thing was this 1980s woolen, pure wool Sovrano jumper. Now it is vintage, as you can see, by 1980s. I paid about $3 for it probably last year sometime. Any of these old vintage woolen jumpers, any type of woolen jumper, pure wool jumpers, always go on to sell. This probably sat for a while. I probably bought it just as summer started. So I've made $39.60 on that jumper. Now, shall I tell you a goodie now? Look, you know what? I will, because I've got a goodie at the end as well. So I'll tell you a goodie. I'm going to get a couple of goodies in between it and then at the end. The Mambo shirt. I sold it. There's also a Mambo shirt that I didn't think well, it had a couple of issues. I put the issues in the description. I had 2 little tiny holes on the top there, a couple of buttons missing. One button was inside, like there's a spare button inside the shirt. Told them all that. I paid $3 for this shirt, and I paid, as you can see, sorry, they paid $150 plus postage. I had it up for $199. I took an offer of $150 because you know what? I don't have to worry about it. It's gone. So I was happy with that for a $3 buy-in. Always the Mambo shirts, keep an eye out for them. The checkered ones, not so much. And don't forget, sorry, I shouldn't say Mambo shirt. Mambo Loud. The new Mambo shirts you get from Big W. Don't worry, you can sell the shorts on occasion. I have done that, the new ones. But the Mambo Loud, keep an eye out for anything that says Mambo Loud. That is a big, big, big bolo you've got to look out for. I made $128.17 and got my $3 back. So that was a really good profit on a $3 shirt. A really good profit. There's CDs, the children's collection. I paid about $1 for that a while ago, not long ago, 2 weeks max, $15. They paid $11.85 I made on that. It was a sealed collection, so that was good. The embroidered jacket. What is it? Oh, yes, this embroidered jacket. I got it for me. It was a very large size. It's a very, if you remember I think it was back in the 80s, maybe, 80s, 70s. They had the embroidery all down the sides of little jackets and stuff. Might have been 90s, 2000s. I probably paid about $2 for it, I think, and I made $19.57. The VHS story. Here's a story for you. When you see, or you have, if you've got in your collection or your family have, the VHSs that have been used, they sell super fast. Now, I sold these 25. I got them for free, if you remember, last week. Or my daughter was here. Was it last week? I think it was last Monday week. I'm going to sneeze in a second. Be ready. No, it's going to go now. Okay. It was a really fast sale. It was probably within a half an hour to an hour sale. Probably half an hour, I think. I sold them for $28. Now, I put $28 because I just wanted to see how well they went. The last one I did this to last year, it went pretty quick, went overnight. So I upped the price of this, and I made $24.24. Now, the question I posted on the Facebook group is, why do these sell so well and so fast? Now, I've got a variety of people saying, I don't know. I got one person because they've got this particular person's a very negative person. Never get a post. I've never seen her leave a comment that's anything but that little negative vibe. But she goes, oh, because people, no, she said something. And I said, no, she said something about, people buy them because they've got VH or something ridiculous. There was some sort of stupid comment which I can't remember. And then I said, have you actually read all the comments? She goes, yes, because people got VHSs. And I'm like, okay then. So I just let her just dwell in her little fantasy world. But anyway, they sell really well, guys, so keep an eye on them. I'm going to up the next. I've got so many of these. These were all free. I've got like probably another 100 of them. I'm going to put another $25 bundle together. There was some that actually had mold in it, so please do check inside. If they haven't been stored in a damp-free area, they will get mold on the film. I had to throw about 5 or 6 away because they actually had mold. You could see it. These ones, I couldn't see mold, so I've left them as they are. There was no mold that I could see. So keep an eye on all that, but please remember they do sell well. And yeah, people buy them. Now here we go. That's what I've got to tell you. People buy them because the people that buy them will go through them and they'll see if there's any other advertising from the 80s and 90s, because they will then upload it using their own videos or upload it onto YouTube for others people to see, right? So they can get subscribers and likes and stuff like that, so eventually can make money out of it. But you can actually use those advertising reels on your own videos, and I don't think you get copyrighted because you're using something. It's like a lot of people, you might see them doing little tiny ads or little tiny videos on their video. That's because they've actually taken a little snippet of the video on, like, off the TV or wherever they're taking it off, and then they'll add it to their video. I've done it before once. So it's just a little interesting little fact about VHSs that I hope you did not know, and I hope you enjoyed. And a lot of people didn't know that, and they were very interested in reading that when I posted that question, and it taught me a good lesson that I can pass on to you. Shut up, let's go. The kids are waiting. Okay, I took the video on all that. If I didn't, I'm going to cry. I'm going to check. Oh, thank goodness that worked. I thought maybe I didn't press record. I didn't notice that it's still there. Anyway, these cane bar chairs. This shop got so much good stuff. I can't wait till I have the space to do it if I'm still in the area. I may not be. We don't know where we're going to be yet. It's really hard to get a house. Really, really hard. Every time I apply for one, someone else, they always go, oh, sorry, this one's been taken. Okay, the cane bar stools, yes, I made $127. Now, what did they cost me? They cost me $10 each. They cost me $30 for these cane bar stools that came in the day I was there, like within minutes. I'd walked in the door, they weren't there. I walked out, they were there, and I said, how much? They said $10 each. I grabbed them because I know that these retro cane type stools sell really well. Now, the person that bought these is picking them up from Grafton, probably Saturday, so I've got to go down there a couple of times maybe this week. I don't know, might just go Saturday. I was hoping to go and hit all the op shops there, but I might only be able to go Saturday. We'll see. Okay, so that was a really, really good sale. Navy jacket suede. I got this when I was down at Kendall a few weeks ago. I think I paid $4.50 for that. I made $21.93. It's just a really nice navy suede. Yeah, it's navy suede. You can see what it looks like. It's just a Capture brand. I don't think Capture brand's that too expensive, but yeah, they liked it. I had quite a few lookers looking at that, so keep an eye out for those guys. This red velvet top I got for free a long time ago when I was doing the pick up for free stuff, which I want to get into again, hopefully. I made $22.49 on that. And the sweet pin stockings, you know the story. Most of you know that I picked up a whole heap about a year ago, a heap of stuff when I first found the tip shop. When it was really fun and cheap to buy stuff from. It's getting a little bit more tighter now. Now they've got a proper manager, female manager running it. I think it was a guy running it last time. I picked them up, a whole heap of them. I went back the next day, a couple of days later, I got the rest. And so they basically, it doesn't owe me anything. I made $8.90. The sweet pink stockings, they were all new, just thrown to the tip in packets. And I think I've sold them all now. Maybe have one left, maybe two at the most. The risk game, and keep an eye out for these. I think I paid $1 or $2 for it. I put $2. It was $2 or $3. I cannot remember. This is my bookwork is terrible. $28.33 I made on that. That's a 1985 one. The older ones I think can go for a bit more. It's like anyway, if you know what it is, you know what it is. Look it up if you don't know what it is. The retro Quicksilver hoodie, I've had that for a good while. It's probably 6 months, 8 months or something like that, I think. I would have only paid about $3 because I'm a real tight ass when it comes to buying clothing. It's not very often I'll buy anything more than 10. Very rare. So it wouldn't be very much at all. $15.72. I had to pinch it off one of my grandkids because they don't look after their stuff. Anyway, I didn't pinch them off. They didn't get to wear it. They said, oh, I like that. I go, too bad. They've got so many clothes already. And finally, I did sell a pair of jeans, but I'll add that to next week's because I finished this now. So yeah, I'll add it to next week's. And they hadn't paid last night anyway. Ta-da! The treasure chest has sold. Or the first treasure chest. I'm sort of thinking about keeping the other one for my daughter when she has her engagement party or wedding. Because I did really well with this. On my sale, she told me, just sell it, Mum, make some money. She knows I've got to pay bills. $15 I paid for this treasure chest, and you can see right here what I got for it. Now, I did have it up. I thought, should I put it for 80? What should I put it up for? No, damn it, I'm going to put it for 120. So I had it up for 120 because there's not many there. Most of them are coming from the US. Then they offered me $100, and then what? I'm not going to quibble with that because I made $72.35 and got my $15 back. So yeah, I made decent money this week. I was very, very happy. I forgot to total what eBay got, and I forgot to work 3, 6, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 50, 60, 70, $70 all up with all what I got, and I made $658.84. I made it over the 500, guys, without any big wash sewing machines or jerseys. I made it over the 500 to 658. I was really trying to get a bit higher, but man, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. So that's my week. That is my week. And may continue. Last week was 5. I was happy with that. So anything around $500 I'm happy with. Will it continue? It probably won't. Reselling is a roller coaster ride. We all know that. It's up and down like a yo-yo. We don't know where we're going to be from week to week. We just got to keep on going with it. And I challenge you all to keep on going. Okay, so what's my exciting news? Well, you know, last year, most of you know that I had designed a lot of t-shirts. I wasn't going to tell you, but I am going to tell you. And I was taking it to drop shipper, but there was mixed reviews on their quality, and I really want good quality. So I have actually ordered three different ones from a printer, not a drop shipper printer, because I'm actually going to drop all my images into 3 different places, and I'm going to see who's got the better quality. I'm actually going to try Vistaprint. I'm going to try Canva if I can work it out, and this other place that I've actually popped it in and see which also works out the best quality but the cheapest one as well, because the one I've got it with now isn't the cheapest one, and I want to keep everything cheap. But also that will mean I can have my giveaway that I promised you all when I hit 300, which I never did, and I hate going back on my word. It bugs me because I like to keep my promises. So there's going to be a giveaway of a shirt coming up, and probably another one when I hit 400, another one when I hit 500. And yeah, and I'm also getting my pretty rough, I've got to empty my phone again. I've also got my pretty rusty logo designs getting worked out with Vistaprint. That is another story in itself. I ordered my old House for Eclectica business cards that I like to put in my parcels. I run out ages ago, so I haven't been putting in. It just looks that little bit nice that you're actually putting a little bit of thought in your parcels. So I got some of them made, and then I paid for those with Vistaprint, and it came through Afterpay, which was fine. And then I ordered a designer to do my designing of my logo for my Pretty Rusty page. It's called Pretty Rusty Old School Memories, right? And it went through to Afterpay, but it didn't go through with Vistaprint. So I'm waiting, because it's supposed to take 24 days, and they send you a copy of what you wanted, and nothing. And they're going, and I've rung them up the other day, and they've said, look, there's nothing here. They go, well, it's not showing on our end. I said, well, it's showing on my end. It's come out of my bank account. It's come out of my Afterpay. It's there. So finally yesterday they messaged and say, yes, we're going to refund you that, and then you can reorder it. It's like, okay, so I'm going to do that again, making sure I get the receipt this time, because I forgot to grab that last time. So I would have known straight away if I'd have been aware. So that's another thing that's on the works. So I am building up my Pretty Rusty shop. It's not a shop yet, just site on eBay at the moment. No sales yet because it's very low, and eventually I'll get a website. I think I'm going to have to get someone else to create it for me. I don't have time. I don't have the patience for it. I've got too much happening. I've got so many other things to do. I mean, House of Eclectica at the moment is taking up all my days. I hope to build eventually, so I've got someone to help me do it. But I mean, I'm loving it. I am so loving it. I'm still waiting for more questions to come to do my Q&A. No one's interested in my life, apparently. So if you've got any questions to ask me, tell me it's for the video. Tell me it's for my future video. Don't just ask a question, because I'm inclined to go answer the question underneath straight away. But if you answer the question and say for video, then I'll know. So please do that for me. Now, if you haven't subscribed, if you've made it this far and you think I'm kind of sort of not too boring, please press that subscribe button, because then it helps me get up a bit higher. It's taken me forever and a day to get where I am. I started this channel many years ago, and it was an on and off channel, but I've been very, very rigorous with it for the last year and a bit. I'd like to get up higher. Press like, please. It helps that also. And love it when you comment, guys. Please do leave comments, because it cheers me up, especially when I get those beautiful comments to say that I encourage you, and I motivate you, and I learn from me. That always keeps me going, because sometimes I think, oh, why am I doing this? But I do enjoy it. Like I've said before, it's like a diary for me, to show you what I do get. And 20 years later, I can go, oh, I did look young after all. I didn't look as old as I thought I did. Anyway, I'm going to go. I've got 3 kids waiting in the other car for me to take them up north to Ballina for the day, and for me to go find some stuff. So if you see me later, no, you won't see me. But if you see me tomorrow, you know I found stuff today. So, and I might show you some of the stuff I got the other day, and the rest of the stuff that I got the other day, I'll try and show you later. P.S. If remember the Indian thing I bought last week? I put it on for $300. And I've got a watcher. Can you believe that? Like, I'm probably won't. They're probably curious to see what it sells for, which is fine, but it's so fun when you put things up super high. Believe in your stuff, guys. I think that's my problem. I haven't believed in my stuff enough, and I think, oh, I wouldn't pay that much for it. Because, oh, sorry, I thought I'd lost you again. I did lose you, but anyway. Because people will buy. Just because we're a tightwads doesn't mean everyone else is. So, yeah, put your stuff up a little bit high. You can always come down. If you're not sure, put it at auction, or just put your stuff up higher and sell it and make some money. I'll see you next week. No, I'll see you next week for What's Sold Wednesday. I'll see you maybe tomorrow or Friday or someday this week for What Did She Buy Now? Okay.